Imagine a time when cars were more than just machines, they were visions of the future. The 1950s and 60s were a golden era for automotive innovation, where American car manufacturers pushed the boundaries of design, technology, and performance. But these weren't just any cars. They were futuristic concept cars, dreams brought to life on four wheels, each one more radical than the last. Cars that looked like they were straight out of a sci-fi movie, setting the stage for the muscle car revolution that would come next. These vehicles weren't just about speed and power. They represented American ambition, freedom, and the bold spirit of rebellion. Every curve, every engine rev was a statement. So, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the world of 10 futuristic American concept cars of the 1950s and 60s. And trust me, you won't believe how they changed the way we look at cars today. From jet turbine engines to futuristic designs that pushed the limits of imagination. These cars didn't just predict the future, they shaped it. Let's kick things off with the car that started it all, the 1951 Buick LeSabre. Get ready, because this car wasn't just ahead of its time, it was a glimpse into the future of luxury, power, and freedom. Number 1. Buick LeSabre, 1951. First up, the 1951 Buick LeSabre, a car that was ahead of its time. Imagine this: smooth, sweeping lines, a gleaming chrome finish, and a body that seemed to float on air. It wasn't just about looks, it was a vision of the future. The LeSabre wasn't simply a car, it was a statement of innovation, power, and grace. With its futuristic design and cutting-edge features, it hinted at a future where performance and luxury would come together in ways we never thought possible. But it wasn't just about how it looked, it was about what it stood for. The LeSabre was a symbol of American luxury and power. It was bold and aggressive, yet effortlessly refined. This was a car built for the open road, a vehicle that embodied the spirit of freedom, a feeling that still resonates with car lovers today. The Buick LeSabre was more than just a machine. It was a precursor to the muscle car movement that was just beginning to stir beneath the surface. Number 2. Chrysler Turbine Car, 1963. Next up, the Chrysler Turbine Car, a vehicle that seemed more like a spaceship than a car. Imagine this: a car powered not by a traditional engine, but by a jet turbine, capable of running on almost any kind of fuel, from gasoline to kerosene. The turbine car wasn't just ahead of its time, it was an experiment in what the future of motoring could look like. With its sleek, futuristic design and jet-inspired technology, the Chrysler Turbine was a bold leap into the future. It wasn't about practicality, it was about vision. This car was meant to push the boundaries, to challenge the status quo, and to show the world that American engineering was ready to take flight, literally. The turbine car was a futuristic dream, a glimpse of what might have been, had we embraced jet technology in our vehicles. The sound of that turbine engine revving up still echoes in our minds. And even today, the Chrysler Turbine stands as a reminder of the optimism and ambition that defined the 1960s. Number 3. Chevrolet Corvette Mako Shark, 1961. Meet the 1961 Chevrolet Corvette Mako Shark, a car that embodied speed, style, and a new vision of American performance. This wasn't just a sports car, it was a statement. With its aggressive shark-inspired lines, low-slung profile, and futuristic shape, the Mako Shark looked like it was ready to tear up the track, even when it was parked. The Mako Shark wasn't just about looks, it was about raw power. With a 360-horsepower V8 engine, this car was designed to outperform anything on the road. The design wasn't just about aesthetics. It was about aerodynamic efficiency. Every curve and line was crafted to reduce drag and increase speed. With the Mako Shark, Chevrolet redefined what a sports car could be. It wasn't just fast, it was a piece of art, a car that made you feel like you were piloting a piece of the future. This was a glimpse into the next generation of performance cars, a concept that would eventually lead to the legendary Corvettes of the 1960s. Number 4. Cadillac Cyclone. The 1959 Cadillac Cyclone was a wild, futuristic machine. With its rocket-inspired tail fins, sleek aerodynamic body, and enclosed rear wheels, it was designed to look like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. The Cyclone was more than just a car, it was a vision of the future. Powered by a V8 engine, the Cyclone was fast, aggressive, and packed with technological features. But it wasn't just about power, it was about style. The Cyclone was designed to make a statement. This was the future of American luxury, where cutting-edge design and performance came together in a way that had never been seen before. The Cadillac Cyclone wasn't just a car, it was a symbol of the bold, optimistic vision of the future. It represented American ingenuity at its best, pushing the boundaries of what was possible and defining the space-age era of design. Number 5. Chevrolet Corvette Monza GT, 1962. The Chevrolet Corvette Monza GT was a bold step into a new era of American sports cars. Compact, lightweight, and built for performance, the Monza GT was a complete departure from the larger muscle car designs that dominated the roads at the time. With its mid-engine configuration, the Corvette Monza GT was agile and nimble, designed to handle tight turns and deliver a smooth, responsive ride. It wasn't just about speed, it was about creating a driving experience that was fun, engaging, and full of excitement. While the Monza GT may have been smaller than some of its counterparts, it proved that American cars didn't need to be huge to pack a punch. It was a car that combined performance with precision, setting the stage for the compact muscle cars of the 1960s. Number 6. Ford Mustang, 1962. Meet the Ford Mustang I, the car that would eventually lead to one of the most iconic nameplates in automotive history. This wasn't just a concept, it was a glimpse into the future of the Ford Mustang, a vehicle that would forever change the world of American performance cars. Powered by a V4 engine, the Mustang I was a lightweight, compact roadster built for speed and agility. It was designed with performance in mind, combining sleek design with nimble handling. The Mustang I proved that Ford was ready to break the mold. It was a compact car that still had the raw power to leave its competitors in the dust. Little did the world know at the time, this concept would lead to a revolution in muscle cars. Number 7. Next, we have the 1955 Lincoln Futura, a concept car that would become the symbol of 1950s American automotive innovation. With its sleek, streamlined design and cutting-edge features, the Futura looked like it came straight from the future. From its bubble-like canopy to the dramatic tail fins, this car was unlike anything on the road. Under the hood, the Lincoln Futura was powered by a V8 engine, but it wasn't just about power. This car was built for comfort and elegance. The interior was spacious, with luxurious leather seats and a dashboard designed to look like something out of a sci-fi movie. The Futura didn't just set the bar for future luxury cars, it also had a huge influence on pop culture. In fact, this concept car would go on to become the iconic Batmobile in the 1960s Batman TV series. Talk about a legendary transformation. Number 8. Chevrolet Corvette Stingray. The 1959 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray was the car that defined American performance. Its stunning design, featuring sharp angles and a sculpted body, set it apart from everything else on the road. This was a car built for speed, with a streamlined shape that screamed, "Go fast." Under the hood, the Stingray came with an upgraded V8 engine, offering raw power and incredible acceleration. But it wasn't just about power, it was about handling. The Stingray introduced cutting-edge suspension technology that made it as agile as it was fast. The Corvette Stingray wasn't just a concept car. It was a blueprint for future American muscle cars. With its aggressive looks and performance credentials, it showed that American cars were ready to take on the world, not just in style, but in speed and precision. Number 9. Dodge Dart. The 1960 Dodge Dart was one of the most forward-thinking cars of its time. With its aggressive angular lines and a powerful V8 engine, it was designed to be a street racer's dream. But it wasn't just about speed. It was also about versatility. Built with the racetrack in mind, the Dart came equipped with a drag racing chassis, a high-performance engine, and lightweight materials to help it accelerate faster than anything on the road. This wasn't just a car. It was a purpose-built machine meant to dominate the drag strip. The Dodge Dart wasn't just another concept, it was a harbinger of what was to come in the world of muscle cars. It proved that American cars could compete in the world of motorsport, combining speed, power, and innovation in ways no one expected. Number 10. Pontiac Banshee, 1964. Last, but certainly not least, the 1964 Pontiac Banshee, a concept car that shocked the world with its powerful design and performance capabilities. With its sleek, low-to-the-ground body and distinctive angular lines, the Banshee looked like a car from another dimension. And that's exactly what it was, a glimpse into the future of American performance. The Banshee was powered by a V8 engine, capable of producing incredible horsepower. Its handling was unmatched, and the car was engineered to take on the toughest roads. But it wasn't just about speed, it was about style too. The Banshee's sharp lines and futuristic details made it a car that demanded attention. So, there you have it. 10 futuristic American concept cars that helped define the muscle car era and beyond. From bold designs to groundbreaking technology, these vehicles were more than just machines. They were visions of the future, and they set the stage for the cars we know and love today. If you enjoyed this dive into the history of these incredible vehicles, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. for more videos on the world of classic and muscle cars. Stay tuned, because next time we'll be diving into how these cars influenced modern modifications. Trust me, you won't want to miss it.